1. The humble beginnings. Maiko as a cultural tradition. 1 minute. The origins of Maiko. A glimpse into Japan's geisha culture. Maiko, young apprentice geisha, have long been an iconic symbol of Japanese culture. The tradition of Maiko dates back to the Edo period, 17th–19th century, where women began to train in the arts of music, dance, and conversation to entertain guests in teahouses. Geishas, originally called gaiko in Kyoto dialect, were a symbol of grace and refinement, and the Maiko were the apprentices working to perfect these skills. The role of Maiko, young artists in training. A Maiko is typically a younger, less experienced performer who gradually progresses towards becoming a full-fledged geisha. Maiko are usually in their teens to early 20s and have spent years training in traditional arts like shamisen playing, classical dance, and the subtle art of conversation. The Maiko's role is not only to entertain but to perfect their craft in order to one day become skilled geishas. Maiko's cultural evolution. From the Edo to modern times. During the Edo period, Maiko were essential in the world of entertainment, especially in the cities of Kyoto and Tokyo. While the term geisha was later used for both male and female entertainers, the distinct role of the Maiko persisted and became a celebrated cultural symbol, representing the elegance and tradition of Japan's artistic heritage. 2. The birth of the Maiko. Ritual and style. 1 minute. The aesthetic evolution of Maiko clothing. One of the most defining characteristics of a Maiko is their elaborate attire. The colorful kimono, or hikazuri, is worn by Maiko and is different from the more understated kimono worn by geishas. The kimono of a Maiko features intricate patterns and bold colors, which are meant to represent youth and vibrancy. Over time, Maiko attire became more refined and symbolic, reflecting the wearer's training and status. The iconic hairstyle, traditional and symbolic. Another hallmark of the Maiko is their unique hairstyle, which is styled in a traditional ohaguro look, characterized by blackened teeth. Once a sign of beauty in old Japan, and ornate hairpieces known as kanzashi. These hairpieces are intricate and can vary depending on the season and the specific Maiko's stage of training. This hairstyle is not only a sign of youth but also a symbol of their commitment to the art. Makeup and accessories. The symbolism behind their look. The face of the Maiko is often painted with white powder, with accents around the eyes and red and black highlights. Their look is completed with a red collar and various accessories that signify their position as an apprentice. These aesthetic choices have both symbolic and artistic meaning, marking the Maiko as an entertainer of the highest order. 3. The elements of Maiko performance. Artistry and technique. 1 minute. The dance and music. Graceful performances. Maiko performances are an essential part of Japanese traditional culture. They practice delicate dance movements and play the shamisen, a traditional 3-stringed instrument. The dance is often slow and graceful, with movements that express subtle emotions, drawing on centuries-old traditions of Japanese theater and courtly dance. The role of Maiko in tea houses and cultural gatherings. Maiko often perform in ochaya, traditional tea houses, where they entertain guests with their musical and dance performances. The Maiko is expected to engage in conversation with the guests, play games, and share stories, all while maintaining a poised and graceful demeanor. The Maiko's role is central to the ritual of the tea house, offering not just entertainment but also a deep cultural experience. The art of conversation. A key element of Maiko training. A Maiko's training isn't just about performance, it's also about the art of conversation. They must be well versed in the refined manners of the time and be able to engage in meaningful yet light-hearted discussions with guests. This ability to charm with words is just as important as their musical and dance skills. 4. The cultural significance. The Maiko's place in society. 1 minute. The Maiko's role in preserving Japanese tradition. Maiko are more than just performers, they are custodians of traditional Japanese culture. Through their art, they preserve a rich history of dance, music, and social customs that date back centuries. In modern Japan, the Maiko serves as a living reminder of Japan's artistic heritage and cultural sophistication, the symbol of youth and elegance. The Maiko represents the beauty of youth, innocence, and the beginning stages of refinement. The elaborate clothing and accessories are not just about appearance. They symbolize the transition from youth to adulthood, with each element marking their progress along their cultural journey. The connection between Maiko and Geisha. A unique relationship. The Maiko and Geisha have a special relationship, as the Maiko's path is often a preparation for becoming a geisha. In fact, many Maiko eventually transition into full geishas after years of rigorous training. This transition signifies the shift from youth and apprenticeship to adulthood and mastery in the arts. 5. The enduring legacy. The Maiko in modern Japan. 1 minute. The modern Maiko. Maintaining tradition in a changing world. Though the role of the Maiko has changed somewhat in modern Japan, it remains an important symbol of traditional Japanese culture. Today, Maikos still perform at cultural events, weddings, and ceremonies, and their presence is a way of linking the past to the present. Global appreciation. Maiko as cultural ambassadors. With Japan's global influence, Maiko have also become cultural ambassadors. Their traditional performances and attire are a source of fascination for visitors from around the world, and they help share Japan's rich cultural heritage internationally. The future of Maiko. A tradition adapting to the modern world. As Japan continues to modernize, the Maiko's role may evolve further, but the essence of their tradition remains strong. With a renewed global appreciation for Japanese culture, the Maiko's legacy will likely continue to thrive, inspiring new generations to appreciate the beauty of Japanese art, history, and tradition. Conclusion, optional for wrap-up. From their intricate kimonos to their graceful performances, Maiko embody the spirit of traditional Japanese culture. Their history is a reflection of Japan's artistry and dedication to preserving its cultural heritage. As symbols of youth and elegance, Maiko continue to captivate both locals and visitors alike, offering a timeless connection to Japan's rich artistic legacy.